Okay, hello's every people. I'm back yet again for another interview, even though nobody was expecting it. Yes, I have somebody quite awesome with me here today. The ever-talented joaftheloaf.
What is up, everyone?
First off, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and stuff to be a part of this little interview thing.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem.
Alright, might as well ask the first question I ask pretty much every person I interview now. What got you into singing and now songwriting, and how long have you been doing it?
I got into songwriting when I started playing guitar, 5 years ago. I mean, it was really fun to do. At first, I just would mess around on the guitar, not really do much, make little tiny songs that didn't do anything. And then it wasn't till early this summer that I really wanted to get down and start trying to write music. I actually wrote lyrics, and I actually wrote all this stuff to it, and then yeah, pretty much that's how it goes. I just kind of like writing music, and I just started writing music.
Is it hard to write songs?
uh, like I said, it depends on the depends on the stage I am at. Like I said, lyrics are really hard to that's the hardest part to write, and then music's the more funner part of the songwriting process. But in general, I guess it's not too hard, but it's definitely not easy. So,
Do you have any musical inspirations?
oh yes, like Brony music inspirations or just music in general?
Music in general.
I'm really into pop punk music, and screamo, believe it or not. So a lot of they're not really my influences, but my inspirations are bands like A Day to Remember, Chelsea Grin, stuff like that, really heavy stuff, and then kind of the pop punk stuff. And then, but then I love everything. So then I'll sit down and listen to some Death Cab for Cutie or stuff like that, some indie, Modest Mouse. I love them too. And then some really good acoustic music is City in Color. That guy's amazing. I love listening to his stuff. So yeah.
Half of these bands I haven't even heard of. How did you become a brony?
Last summer, my friends were really into it. Not as in last summer, as in 2011 summer. So this is kind of right when it was getting started. They all got super into it, and they're like, "Jared, come check this out. Come check this out. Look at all these ponies." I'm like, "Cool, they're ponies. What's cool about that?" And it's just and I remember them we were all sitting on my driveway, and they had this pony maker thing, or it wasn't. It was I don't really know what it was, but it basically named you what pony you're most like. And I can't remember who I got. I think it was Rainbow. I can't remember who it was. they did that, and then I didn't really pay attention to it. And then all of a sudden, in May of this year, I saw Shed.mov, and I just all right, this is really funny. So then I watched every single .mov movie, and then I just started watching all the episodes, and I watched every episode in 2 days.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was fun, definitely.
Alright, I'm gonna probably have a good idea what the answer is gonna be to this one. What is your favorite part of the fandom and why?
Oh yeah, you already know. It's definitely the music, without a doubt. Just because it's so interesting to see all this different music that comes out from all these different artists. It just amazes me the amount of content that comes out, and that people actually write original songs about candy-colored ponies. I mean, what's cooler than that? I mean, come on.
It takes a lot of creativity, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How would you explain the fandom to someone that's never even heard of the show or the fandom itself?
I would say, just go check out the dot mobs. Just go check out those, and maybe you'll get into it.
That's always a good place to start.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any words for the haters that don't understand the fandom and that bash it for no reason other than oh, it's just a girl show, you shouldn't be watching it?
I get, this is gonna sound very cliche, but I'm just gonna say give it a chance. Don't be don't be super closed-minded. But I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion,
right?
So I'm not gonna you have to watch this. You don't have a choice. I'm just gonna be just give it a chance. If you don't like it, you can shove it aside if you like, but at least give it a chance. So yeah.
Right, that works. Since season 3 of Mono Pony Friendship is Magic, how do you think the series will go? Will it get better, or will it get to the point where you want to say just stop?
I really like season 3 so far. Like it's still it's the same quality as the other seasons, definitely. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff's kind of going on in this whole fandom with Hasbro and all this stuff. That's kind of I don't know. You know, it's kind of like closing things down, but at the same time that the whole fandom's growing like it's crazy. So I have high hopes for season 3 and for the rest of season 3 and for season 4 or however many other seasons there are after this. I have high hopes for them.
I think there was like somebody or somewhere that said that there's gonna be like up to 6 seasons.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be amazing. Because that would be like, I'd just like every Saturday, you know, wake up at 7:30 in the morning. It's, oh my gosh, new episode of MLB. Ah!
Yeah, for me, like as a brony, like I've gotten so used to now, like every Saturday, like oh cool, new episode. But now these past few weeks, oh right, not yet.
I know. It's just like, oh, where's my next episode? I gotta have it now.
Exactly. What was your reaction to making it on Equestria Daily?
Oh, like the first time I got featured on there?
Yeah, like the very first time.
Oh, I was freaking out. Like, I was down, like, I was like, ah! Oh my gosh, I got featured on EQD, ah! Like, I seriously, like, ran around in circles for 5 minutes straight, just seeing, like, guys, I got an EQD, I got an EQD! It's like, oh my gosh! And they're just like, Jared, what's EQD? I'm like, oh, wait. Because they didn't know I wrote pony music yet, so it's just like, what? I'm like, oh, never mind.
They can't know my secret, not yet.
Yes, they can know. I mean, they all know now. But back then, it was just like, oh, yeah, it's about ponies. So.
Still, it is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was freaking out, though. I was really, really happy.
What gives you inspiration?
Just I guess other artists and my subscribers and my fans. I'll start with other artists. I absolutely love all the other music that comes out of the fandom. I mean, everything that comes out just inspires me to write more because the whole goal is to try to get as much music or get as good quality music as you can out, and then all the other artists combined, it just brings that in collectively all that inspiration. But also my subscribers, I wouldn't be anywhere without them, and it'd be just what's the point of making music if I love writing music myself, but if you can't get if other people don't listen to it at all, it's just like this is fun and all, but I'm not getting any reaction or support for my songs. But I've had lots and lots of support and lots of reaction and positive comments, and it's just made my day a million times over again. So
that's always good. I think it's great to have like a, dare I say, cult following and stuff, but
oh yeah.
Alright, now time to jump up just random stuff. What are some of your favorite video games?
Oh, favorite video game ever of all time, Mass Effect 2. I just adore that game.
Everybody I know is like, oh yeah, you should play Mass Effect. Oh yeah, review Mass Effect, all this other stuff.
Oh, you should, because it is the best game I've ever played, hands down. I mean, Mass Effect 3 was a little, I'll leave that for the people who play Mass Effect 3. You might be disappointed by it, but you know what? I still loved it. Anyway, the whole trilogy is just amazing, but Mass Effect 2 is by far the best game I've ever played.
Well, I'm on that. What do you think is one of the worst games you've ever played?
Oh, worst games I've ever played. Oh, let's see. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad games. I can't because I was really. It's not. This is definitely not the worst game I ever played, but I was really disappointed by Mass Effect 3. That was for sure. But it was by far not the worst game I've ever played. But I can't think of the game I played. I mean, I've seen I saw this game on X-Play once that it's just it was this driving game. You're a truck driver or something, and then there was absolutely, the game was probably made in 10 minutes, it seems because you were just driving around, you could drive through buildings and nothing would happen, you just go through them, and then when you win the race it would say you're winner. So it's you are winner, and so obviously it wasn't. Yeah, so I guess that game's really awful, but I guess the most disappointing, I was really disappointed by Mass Effect 3, so.
Well, that answers that.
Yeah.
What are your favorite and least favorite genres of music and why?
My favorite genre, it has to be, I kind of group them together, but pop punk and heavy, metalcore, screamo stuff. Even though my music's nothing like that, those are still my favorite genres of music. So, and my least favorite, I really like all kinds of music. Like I'll listen to everything from dubstep, you know, Katy Perry to screamo. I like everything. But if there's one I don't really listen to that much, it's definitely country. I don't listen to a lot of country at all.
Same for me, kind of. But, you know, country is okay. I think it's more of an acquired taste.
Oh yeah, well I mean same with screamo. I mean most people are gonna be like, what the heck? What is this crap? This is scream. Like who wants to listen to screaming? I mean it's an acquired thing. Like same with like rap or whatever. You kind of have to listen to it and really got to get into it if you really want to listen to that type of music.
Right. What was it like collaborating with Megaphoric?
Oh, it was fun. We've been wanting to do it for a long time. I mean, me and Leah have known each other since like August or something. Well, I mean virtually. We haven't actually met, but we've been wanting to do it for a long time, and it was lots of fun. Like we basically wrote the song in 15 minutes. Like she's like, Jared, give me an instrumental now. I'm like, okay. Like so she's like, get out your guitar. Let's write something. I'm like, all right. So seriously, over Skype within 15 minutes, I grabbed my guitar. I just kind of played some random tunes. Like, what about this? He's like, oh, I like that. What about this? Oh, I like that. Like, oh no, don't use that. And so like in 15 minutes, we came up with the guitar, and it was just like, oh, that's awesome. So we came up with the guitar in 15 minutes. I recorded it, sent it to her. She wrote lyrics, and then we just had the guitar and the lyrics and stuff. And then she sent it back. I added my voice to it, sent it back to her. She's like, oh, I like this. Sent it back. I added strings and piano and stuff to it, and then bada boom, we got a song.
What's something about yourself that you think would be interesting for people to know?
Back when I was like 13, I made maps for this game called Gary's Mod. Like, and it was fun. Like I did a bunch of level designing when I was like 14 and 13 with the Source engine and all, like Half-Life 2 and all this stuff. And it got pretty popular. Like I had a map that got like 20,000 downloads, so I was really happy about that. But other than that, I mean, our family has a dog breeding business. I guess that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hence the dogs in the background. I mean,
it's all right. You know, my subscribers and my fans know that I'm unprofessional, so we could just be talking, and basically the entire interview would be like, "So, what is such and such? Bark, 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 bark. Interesting."
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it just adds more to it. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, exactly. Any tips for fellow singers, musicians, etc.?
Again, this is gonna sound cliche, but just keep trying your hardest and just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, practice makes perfect. Well, I mean, perfect practice makes perfect, but still, like, just get tips from people and just keep trying. Like, that's the best thing I can give. Just try your hardest.
That makes sense. And lastly, who is best pony?
Oh. It's a mix between Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle, that's for sure. I don't know, I'm not sure who, but one of those two, because I love them. It switches from time to time. So I'm going to say, even though I'm not shipping them, I'm going to say Twidash. That is best pony, Twidash.
You know what? That works. That works. That about answers all the stuff I wanted to ask. If you peoples that are watching this have not heard of Joe the Loaf, go and subscribe to him. I'll put his channel link in the description. He has some great music. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, swag, all that good stuff. Thank you once again for doing this with me.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. This was lots and lots of fun to do. I mean, it's my first interview, so this was fun for me.
Yes, because I love to collect first times. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right. See you peoples later. Enjoy your day.